Let's talk about the queen archetype, based in Carl Jung and Dr. Jean Bolen's work. The queen is hard to miss. She has an air of regality to her. She's usually well dressed. Like, this is the archetype that, like, you're not going to catch her with rollers in her hair. She is the type of woman that is going to exude a sense of elegance, warmth, and composure. She's easy to spot in her younger years because typically the queen in her younger years is going to be like, she's going to be drawn to cliques, and she's usually going to be the center of whatever clique she lands in. So people are going to flock around her, and she's going to be the one that's like calling the shots. In her later years, this is the person or the woman that you will see on committees. She likes to chair committees. She wants to be part of like the country club. There is a need for this archetype to be in a position of prominence, or at least involved, but usually in a position of power. And wherever you see the queen, you usually see her king nearby. Relationships are very, very, very important to the queen, especially committed long-term relationships. The queen is ruled by the goddess Hera, and we know Hera as Zeus's wife, his long-term, like, committed ride or die partner. And that is the embodiment of the queen. She is the wife. She's the ride or die for her king. So whenever you see a queen, usually nearby is going to be her king, whether he's standing behind her or standing in front of her. Usually he is within earshot because she is so vested into her partnership. One, if she doesn't have a partnership, if she is single, she can feel like she's not herself. She can feel like something's missing in her life, become cold or standoffish or bitter, or she can become desperate in love because she just wants to partner with someone so bad that she ignores all of the red flags. And the other side of this is, if she has a king and he is not completely devoted to her, he's not completely giving her his all, she can become completely enraged and and vengeful. This archetype is more prone to jealousy than the other archetypes because she is so centered around her king, or her committed relationship. In popular culture, this is going to be the, like, housewife. You know, you're going to see the queen represented by like the housewife. You see a lot of queens in soap operas. I would say any character that Whitfield has played is the queen archetype. She's just a queen herself. Angela Bassett plays a lot of queens. Snow White and the Huntsman. The queen, I can't remember her name, but she is definitely a great embodiment of the queen in her shadow. And then in popular culture, we have Beyonce. No matter how popular she is, no matter how successful and talented she is, you always see her paying respect to her king. To me, Beyonce represents the light embodiment of the queen, because in her lightness, the queen is collaborative with other women. The queen cares about a sisterhood. She wants to put other people on. And usually she's so ambitious that she puts herself in a category to where it would benefit the entire community if she partnered with them. However, in the dark expression of this, you can see, jealousy, and she can quickly find herself in competition. Like, she could be mentally in competition with women who don't even realize that they're competing with her. Like, the sad thing is that sometimes the queens, if they're not careful, they can unravel themselves. My advice to the queen, because inherently this is an archetype that's like, they believe in marriage, they want to get married, they want a long time partner. I would say vet your partner out very well. Don't vest your time in someone who's going to bring out the worst in you, because the person you partner with has the ability to bring out the worst in you or best in you. Another example of this I wanted to mention, speaking of this dynamic, is going to be Maddie Perez and Nate Jacobs. I would say they are an example of like she's definitely a shadow queen and he's a shadow king, and you can see they bring out the worst in each other. Whereas I think Beyonce and Jay-Z represent a positive queen and a positive king dynamic. I hope this video was helpful. Let me know, do you identify with the queen archetype? If so, what do you think your biggest strengths are? And what is your biggest weakness as a queen? And also comment down below if there are other characters in popular culture that you think embody the queen energy.